right, when you get ready to start glazing your clay, you're going to find that the first layer is going to soak in really, really quickly. Your second layer is going to take a little longer to dry, and then your third layer will take the longest to actually physically dry. When you are glazing, I've given you different size brushes at your table. You will need to change your color as you change your brush as you change your color. I would start and do these areas first so that this doesn't get all over your clay when you're glazing it. And then you have to decide if working up and down is best for you or if you need to go sideways. You may need to do both, but what you do need to do, and as you can see I'm holding mine up, what you do need to do is you do need to go all the way around and coat it one time first before you get ready to come back, because you're going to lose track of how many layers you have. You have to have a minimum of 3. If you have more than that, it's not going to reach maturity in the kiln, and then it's not going to fire out, and it's not going to be shiny, it's not going to be smooth, and you can see this is uneven glazing. You can see how great that came out, but this is what uneven looks like. So that means there's not 3 coats on there. So either they forgot or they got distracted. Here's another one. You can see how good the glazing is here, but you can see that they didn't quite have their 3 coats here. And then that's up to you, how important that is to you. Most people like it. I even have trouble getting that to come out like that. But this means they got a good 3 layers, and this means that it's almost 3. But you can see it's still fired out. Anything over that, it won't come out at all. Okay, so you can sit it down, you can lay it down, and you can see how that's already soaked in and dried. And then you have different brushes, and I would use those when you get around your small areas. This one is your smallest. You have a large, a medium, and a small. So you see the different sizes. And then you may need to get in between. So that may mean you need to come in and glaze in between for your base. Or you may need to use the round brush. That's what I found worked better in the really, really tight places. You can see how hard it is to get around this part of this music note, and lay your brush down and let it make that edge as you're pulling it. And then you may need this one, I know I do, for inside here if I want that to be the same as the base coat. And then this is probably even going to be better in here because this music note is also really tight. And those are just decisions you have to make as you work. I'm going to do all of my raised areas last because for me I find that that's easier. And then if I need to come back over it to coat it with the color again, I can. And I know these are upside down, but it's just the way I'm working. I turn it all over and I'm holding this one. You can lay it down on your table. But again, I want you to glaze 1 coat at a time. And I want you to go all the way around, make your 1 coat, and then come back and start your 2nd coat, okay? And that's how it is. I don't want you glazing the bottom. I want you to leave that unglazed. It's just harder and makes my life easier if you just don't. And you'll notice again how quick that soaks in because it's like a sponge. And you just are going to glaze, and that's it.